What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Theta, as it does look like it's consolidating into a nice potential breakout point. We are going to be taking a look at a couple of different potential patterns that I'm noticing here in the chart, a couple of different possibilities here to take a look at, so you're going to want to stick around for the whole video so you don't miss it. In my opinion, I do believe we have possibly a falling wedge and possibly a descending triangle pattern trying to show for the Theta chart. And of course, guys, you know that falling wedges typically do break to the upside, whereas a descending triangles typically can break to the downside. However, I have also seen these many times break to the upside as well, just like it says here. Contrary to popular opinion, a descending triangle can be either bearish or bullish. Traditionally, a regular descending triangle pattern is considered to be a bearish chart pattern. However, a descending triangle pattern can also be bullish. In this instance, it is known as a reversal pattern. So guys, go ahead and smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Check out AverageJoeCrypto.io, community-driven token project here at the channel, available on Uniswap. You can buy it right here in the website. Check us out, guys, and we'll jump right on into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Theta chart here. Like I said, I'm noticing two possibilities here, right? Of course, if you look at it here on the daily chart, you can see that these connections make sense, even though we have a couple of spots where we broke below here, this potential support that I have in purple. You can see that even though we broke below it, wicked below it there, and we had sort of a fake out below it here, in my opinion, I think where I have this trend line placed is pretty accurate. And the same goes for the resistance up here. I think that where this is placed is pretty accurate based on the connections here and the touches that we're seeing with that trend line. And then, of course, I just have our basic support levels here at about $3.75, about $8.10, and then, of course, our resistance there at $15. So we have the possibility of two different patterns here. We do have the possibility of a descending triangle pattern, which can break bullishly but are known to break and be a continuation pattern. However, we also have the possibility of this as a falling wedge pattern, minus the little fake outs here, which would typically break to the upside. So what I'm going to do next is go ahead and put in these measured move price targets here for Theta based on these two patterns and based on basic technical analysis that we just talked about earlier in the video. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and smash the like button and hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Alright guys, so first what we're going to do is put in the measurement of this as a falling wedge, and we'll just take our trend line and we'll put it here from the top to the bottom of our pattern to get our measurement here. Try to get it as accurate as possible. Okay, and then we'll drag it over here to potential breakout point, depending on where this breaks out. This is typical too. I see this many times in the charts. This is very typical to see a breakout target of this pattern get you up here to retest your previous resistance and your previous top, in which that would exactly do that for Theta here, guys, on this potential breakout of a falling wedge. That would get you right up here under 15, right there at about $14.50. Right there at about $14.50 to $15 would be that potential target there for Theta on this breakout of a potential falling wedge. Now let's go ahead and put in the measurement of this as a potential descending triangle pattern if it were to break to the upside. And we'll do the same thing. We'll take it from the top to the bottom, but this time we'll take it to the bottom of this support line here in yellow, which would give us our falling or our descending triangle pattern here, right? All right, and then we're going to take this measured move and we'll take it over here to the potential breakout point to see where that would get us. And that actually just gets you just a little bit higher, right? So that would get you up here to test your all-time high here. Your previous all-time high would get you to test that, and would get you to test it, possibly break it. I mean, it would get you up here above $16. It's looking like it would get you above $16, $16.95 approximately. So a nice bullish breakout of this for Theta, which it is holding support around $3.75 down here it's holding this support very nicely. Obviously, it could come up here and get rejected again, and then, you know, trade out sideways a little bit more or whatever. But overall, the support to me is holding very nicely, so that's a good indication that, you know, we could see a nice bullish breakout here. Now, this has been on the daily chart the whole time, so let me drop this down really quickly to the shorter term time frame just to get an idea of what could happen here in the immediate future for Theta. So let's go ahead and drop it down here to the 4 hour first, and I like to go time frame by time frame. So we'll start at the 4 hour, and then we'll go down. And looks like to me on the 4 hour, it's looking pretty bullish here, looking like it's trying to have a nice little reversal right here in this area of the price action. Definitely looking like a nice little reversal trying to play out after that dip there on the 4 hour. Looks like you pulled back here very nicely to about $4.55. Very close to your previous resistance from back here, right? And just previous support levels from back here in the price action. So very nice there. If that can bounce here, that'll be very nice for Theta as well. Let's drop it down to the hourly real quick and analyze this just very quickly, just to take a look at the EMAs, see what's happening here. So we are still below your 200 EMA on the hourly here. That could possibly play as a little bit of resistance. You did fall below that. But on the shorter term time frame aspect of things, you are still above key EMAs here on the shorter term time frame, pushing up here pretty nicely on these previous hourly candles. You got 1, 2, 3, 3 nice green hourly candles there. So overall, looking pretty good in the short term as well. I would still watch out for this resistance up here near $5.75. I still believe that, you know, around $5.75 could play as some possible resistance here based on this pattern and this downtrend that you're in. You know, you could still potentially come up here and get rejected by that and see more downside and fill that out a little bit more before actually breaking out to the upside. So just keep that in mind, that it doesn't mean that we might come up here and break out immediately, although that could happen as well. But typically, more so often than not, you'll see it come up, test resistance a little bit more, fill these patterns out some more before breaking out, unless something happens that triggers a nice bullish breakout for Theta, which, other than the technicals right now, I'm not unsure of anything. If you guys are aware of anything that we should know about regards to Theta, definitely drop your comments in the comment section down below. But that is my take on Theta right now in the current price action. I'm thinking it's looking pretty good, guys, for you Theta holders out there. I don't personally hold any Theta, but I just wanted to do this for you guys because I noticed that it's looking pretty nice. Honestly, I'd probably be a fool not to buy some Theta somewhere down here around this area. Honestly, I would probably be a fool not to do so, considering the way it's looking right now and looking like it could possibly have a breakout target up here around $15. I'd probably be a fool not to, but obviously not financial or investment advice, guys. Invest at your own risk and do your own research. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash the likes and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are viewing from across the globe. Thanks for tuning in to Average Joe Crypto, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.